Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to Footy JUDGEMO. People, listen. There's lots of news to talk about, but the first piece of news is that Southgate is gone, and there's going to be Eddie Howe, Thomas Tuchel, Graham Potter. Can these guys get the best out of these players? A lot of speculations. Will Eddie Howe leave Newcastle? I feel bad for Newcastle that actually he's linked to Newcastle, but Gareth Southgate is gone. For everyone that absolutely said that, you know what I mean, we want Southgate is gone. Listen, it's a big deal. You guys don't understand. It's a big deal because these players deserve better. And this was expected if he didn't win the tournament, and he's gone. So English people are happy. A lot of people are happy. But again, there is going to be, who is going to be the guy that is coming in for Southgate? You know what I mean? Is it going to be Eddie Howe? Is it going to be... I'm expecting an English manager. It's either going to be Graham Potter or Eddie Howe. Thomas Tuchel expressed his desire to actually join and manage the England national team. Thomas Tuchel would be all right. You know what I mean? Thomas Tuchel would be all right. But I think the preference would be Eddie Howe. If I'm English, the preference would be Eddie Howe for me. That's what I need, to be honest. That's what I think Eddie Howe would suit. But I don't want, if I'm looking at this, I don't want Eddie Howe to leave Newcastle. I think Eddie Howe is doing a good job for Newcastle. People are saying, as Jody Toon for Life, Southgate is resigned. I think it's a mutual agreement. They told him to leave. People just don't understand that sometimes you just have to save the face and just resign, because people are going to say, how about we make it as a mutual consent and we just, you resign. That's absolutely better, in my opinion. And at the end, he's sacked, he resigned, he's just gone. That's what people want to hear, to be honest. He's just gone. That is what people want to hear, to be honest. And I'm not like actually, I don't care about it. I think England are going to do better unless they get Graham Potter. I don't think Graham Potter is going to do a good job with them. That's my opinion. But listen, before actually we go on, I need you guys to hit that like button if you are here now. Support the channel, guys. See what you're going to do. Support the channel. Hit that like button. And if you're watching this on the replay, hit that like button. Guys, now hit that like button. Listen, this Eddie Howe thing, I am absolutely... We can do a waffle segment, but it has to be how much? Like, we can do like £100, $100 for a waffle segment for 15 minutes. We can do that for sure. We can do $100 or £100 or whatever. We can absolutely, I can actually set it up. You know what I mean? I can set it up. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, not your wife, as Suraida says. Yes, Suraida. Hit the like button, not your wife. Listen, yeah, I'm doing. If you guys wanna do this, we're just the fund for the waffle section of the show, and we can waffle about whatever club you want. Of course, Ashraf, but big up Ashraf for being here. But listen, I'm afraid for Newcastle. I don't think, a couple of points here. I think it's going to be one of Graham Potter or Eddie Howe. Bro, you have no idea, Michael. This is a waffle section where I actually tell the people what they want to hear, Michael. It's a waffle section. Go to like a couple of shows ago, I did a waffle section and it was kind of strange a little bit. It's like me telling the people what they want to do. Yeah. What they want to do. But listen, we're here for it. But listen, where do we start for the transfer news? Which part should we start with? I actually want to start with a little bit with Liverpool. I want to start with Liverpool. The reason why I want to start with Liverpool a little bit, it's the this news that has been actually, it's a very conflicting news that Liverpool are set to ramp up their pursuit of Mark Guehi and are super confident in signing Mark Guehi. The reason why a lot of people rubbished this, a lot of people said that this is not actually true. You know what I mean? This Mark Guehi thing. His price is about 60 to 65 million. His price. Here we go. We're actually now, Ashraf, big up Ashraf for the first Mo Waffle Fund. Let's go. Big up Ashraf for the support. Thank you so much, Ashraf. You can just send a question as well or a comment about the show on your way in if you want. But listen, this Mark Guehi thing is, in my opinion, I believe it. A lot of people don't want to believe this Mark Guehi. And I'm going to tell you why I believe this. Right? I'm going to tell you why I believe the Mark Guehi link to Liverpool. Because Liverpool said that they are willing to meet the Yoro release clause. The 50 million euros or whatever thing, or 45 million pounds. So Liverpool have funds to sign a defender. And I think Mark Guehi suits Liverpool to the T, in my opinion. He's young. He's not old. He's 24 years old, if I'm not mistaken. He has experience in the Premier League. He has played very well last season and the season before for Crystal Palace. And at the end, Mark Guehi is going to provide a lot of depth for Liverpool because Konate is there, Van Dijk is there. Actually, I think he starts over Konate. Him and Van Dijk will form a very good bond in the back line. That's how I see it. I see this Mark Guehi thing as a real thing. And I think there is a lot of Liverpool fans like, oh, he's overpriced. So you were okay with paying 50 million euros for someone that is 18 years old, not Premier League proven, look like a good defender in Yoro, but you are not happy with someone who is Premier League proven and England international, I actually think Mark Guehi, I think if Liverpool get Mark Guehi, they move up a notch, in my opinion. In my opinion, they move up a notch. And I don't know why other teams are not in for him. There is the money thing with the 65 million, and Mark Guehi deserves. Mark Guehi 100% deserves to play Champions League football. He deserves to play one of the top 4, top 6 teams. And I think Liverpool suit him to the T. 100% suit him to the T. And I think Crystal Palace are not going to get 65 million pounds. They can get less than this. I think this can end up being way, way less than this, guys. And I like this deal for Liverpool. I like it. It's a good deal. It's Liverpool. He is someone who can play on the front foot, can play in a high line as well. For Crystal Palace in the last 10 games, he played very progressive football. And I think he's so underrated. Mark Guehi is so underrated, in my opinion, in the Premier League. And I think he deserves more respect. And I think listen, I don't know a lot about Arne Slot, but if Liverpool go and get this signing over the line, listen, Branthwaite, they want 60, 70 million, to be honest. This guy, for 65 million or less, I think it's a steal. I think he's way more proven. I actually think is way more proven than Branthwaite. And the reason why I think this can end up being less than 65 million pounds is for a couple of reasons. Because there are negotiations. This is the asking price. Liverpool aren't idiots. Liverpool aren't going to go to just Crystal Palace and tell them, hey, listen, we're just going to give you what you want. And we're not going to negotiate. You're going to get what you want. You're going to get the 65. That's not going to happen, to be honest. I doubted that in this current market, with all the PSR and all the problems and everything that is happening, any club will go to whoever's selling club. Like, even, by the way, the problem with Branthwaite is that the valuation was too far from the asking price. That is a massive deal. Like, people need to understand that Everton wanted 80 million. Now they said, we want between 70 and 80 million. Man United offered way less than this. So for me, I think 50 million plus maybe 10 million bonuses, or 55 plus 5 bonuses, I think that gets Guehi over the line to Liverpool. Also, we got to understand that the player will plays a massive deal here, because what if Mark Guehi wants to go? People think that, he's gonna, Crystal Palace have all the cards. What if Mark Guehi tells Crystal Palace, listen, I want to move on to a more ambitious club than Crystal Palace? That plays a part. It plays a part. People just don't understand. For example, if Branthwaite tomorrow tells Everton, by the way, I'm going to go. I want to go. I'm not happy here. I want to go. Man United don't have to pay the 80 million. It can be 65 plus bonus. The problem when people don't understand is that when someone asks for 80 million and Man United offer 45, this is too far. Like, for example, the Calafiori deal with Arsenal. The Calafiori deal has been stalled, right? It's not going forward. Oh my God, Arsenal aren't going forward with the deal. But the guy wants to go to Arsenal. Bologna wants to sell, right? Arsenal want to buy. At the end, it's the same situation that happened with Mason Mount. You remember the Mason Mount situation? Chelsea's like, oh, we're set on this price. Man United are like, no, we are offered 45. Chelsea are like 65, 45. At the end, it ended up being 55 plus 5 bonuses. So at the end, Chelsea budged. I think if Liverpool go and the player is convinced and they agree, and the player agree and he wants to join Liverpool, I genuinely believe this ends up being a 55 million pounds, and that's it. Like, some people just want to believe what they want to believe, Some people just want to believe what they want to believe in terms of like, yes, they don't have to sell. And then I'm just targeting a couple of guys in the chat, and I'm gonna the comment here. But from, I think someone said that Ed said that they don't have to sell. Yes, but what if the player wants to go? What if the players want to go? And JJ, to answer your question, the reason why the Calafiori deal is kind of like stalled a little bit is the difference in terms of like structure of payment and the money. Arsenal don't want to pay the whole lump sum. They want it to be incentive based. Arsenal want it to be, we'll pay you X amount of money plus the rest if we make this, if we win the league, or we make this, or we make a Champions League semi-final, or something like that. Bologna are like, no, we don't care about what you do. We just want the deal to be that much money. That's what happens. You know what I mean? So I actually believe that the deal at the end is going to go through. In my opinion, it is going to go through, but the problem is going to be which money, how the structure, and how many years, how many installments. That is the thing. It's all about having the right construction of the deal, the right payments, and all the stuff. That's the deal. But for Liverpool, they wanted a center back. Here is the center back that you want. Here is the center back that you want. And listen, people, there is 200 people here, and I'm not gonna accept in this show. I'm not gonna accept less than 200 likes. Everyone, stop what you're doing. Hit that like button from your account, your brother's account, your parents' account, your kids' account. Hit that like button, people. Come on your way in. We gotta get the likes up to 200 at least for this show. Run up the likes, people. Come on now. So let's run up the likes, guys. Here you go. No, there is going to be a panel stream later today, 10 p.m. UK time. There is going to be Rivals Rumble today. Rivals Rumble today. Listen, this Liverpool #1 wants a midfielder. They say they want a forward, they want a left back, and it looks like Nouri's going to be there. Rafikov, there is no Nico Williams news. If you want to hear Nico Williams news, everything about Nico Williams is garbage. Barcelona are going to get Nico Williams over the line. He's not coming to the Premier League. No one is going to bring him to the Premier League. Barcelona already agreed with the player, Rafikov. I read all the news about Nico Williams. They're all speculations, and every single article, Rafikov, it says that. Right? I'm going to check it. There you go, Nico Williams. I actually said that. But his heart is set on Barcelona. His heart is set on Barcelona. Bro, just read something else other than English news. Read something else other than English news. I promise you. And you will see what I'm talking about. Read something else. Barca's broke, but they are about to sell someone. And bro, I'm just gonna tell you, at the end, Barcelona are gonna get freaking Nico Williams. He isn't going anywhere else. No one, number one, no one in the Premier League is gonna pay his wages that much. And I actually think at the end, the guy wants Barcelona. Barcelona wants him. He's gonna go to Barcelona. Come on, guys. Barcelona, set for Nico Williams, is gonna be Kylian Mbappe, Vinny Jr. versus Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal. You know that. You know it's happening. I think my belief about this is that at the end, unless something dramatic happens between Athletic Bilbao and Barcelona, Nico Williams will end up at Barcelona. That's unless something dramatic happens. It always happens, right? It always happens like this. And at the end, I actually don't think he's going to go to the Premier League. No one is going to pay the wages he wants, 250 or 300, 250K a week. No one is going to pay that for him. And he ain't going to City, which is City can afford that. I believe Arsenal should move for him, in my opinion. He would be perfect on that left side. Saka on the right side, Nico Williams on the left would be perfect, Trafikov. But I don't believe that he wants to move to the Premier League. I just don't believe. It makes just sense. For Chelsea, well, here is the thing. Chelsea have a problem with the wages, right? Because there is the Modric, Sterling, Jackson, Nkunku, Palmer, Madueke. Until Chelsea are able to sell Chukwuemeka, which is they value him at £40 million. And the only club that is in, and I'm just going to touch a little bit on Chelsea for the Chelsea fans in the chat. I think the Chelsea can be able to afford that much money if they sell a Chukwuemeka and someone else. And the only club that is in for Chukwuemeka is AC Milan. AC Milan aren't. AC Milan are inquiring about a loan. So it's not going to happen. I don't think so. I don't think, and I'm just going to tell you something. If Nico Williams are leaving Athletic Bilbao, I don't think he goes to Chelsea. I think he goes to a Champions League club. With all due respect to Chelsea, I think he goes to a Champions League club. That's how I see it, how I think it is, how I see it happen, and I think it's a Champions League club. I don't see him moving to anywhere else. Anywhere else, in my opinion. Barcelona, maybe Arsenal for him, but Arsenal, I think Arsenal are focused on the Mikel Merino thing, which is going to talk about. But going back to Guehi and Liverpool, because I wanted to touch a little bit on this Liverpool thing. And listen, guys, we aren't even on 100 likes yet. We have over 200 people. Come on, so let's get the likes up a little bit to 200. As I said, this Guehi thing, if Liverpool have the money of Caicedo from last season, I think Liverpool can get Ait Nouri, Guehi, right? Guehi, and they still can get the DM they want. The problem is with Liverpool is that who's the DM on the market? Now, Onana, which is a lot of Liverpool fans, did not want. A lot of Liverpool fans did not want Onana for some reason. I don't know what is the reason, but a lot of Liverpool fans did not want Onana. There is Manuel Ugarte, who a lot of Liverpool fans as well don't want him, but I think Manuel Ugarte is a good footballer. He isn't the greatest guy on the eye. He isn't a McAllister. He isn't a Szoboszlai. He isn't a Rodri. But I think he can do a very, very good job for this Liverpool team. Can cover Trent on the right side. Can cover the midfield of Curtis Jones, Szoboszlai, McAllister, whoever is going to play there. But Manuel Ugarte, again, PSG are asking for a lot of money, which is... So, yeah, Onana already done. So, already Aston Villa sealed that Onana. It's a here we go, £50 million. Liverpool were never in for Onana, as far as I know. When speaking to HUSAM, HUSAM said that they were never in for him. So who are the defensive midfielder that Liverpool can get? Well, I don't know, actually. I'm looking at the names, to be honest, and I actually have no idea. What kind of defensive midfield, unless Michael Edwards come up with a name that we have no idea about. They want to get rid of Ugarte, my friend. PSG want to get rid of Ugarte. There is a couple of names. Yes, there is a couple of names that surfaced lately for Liverpool, which is a very strange thing, to be honest. And I'm going to actually look it up. There is which is very strange that both of them are actually Atalanta players. Coop Miners and Ederson. I think Liverpool are closer to Ederson. However, though, this Ederson thing has died down. And I don't know why. The pre-season is about to start. It's already started, the pre-season. The training already started. Arne Slot already took over for a week now in terms of like training. Why haven't Ederson been done yet? I think it's a disagreement on the payment or something like that. I want to see Liverpool moving quickly in this market because this Ederson deal need to be done. Oh my God, Rafikov. We'll talk about the Merino thing when it comes. Save your comments, Rafikov. Save your comments. But listen, for the Ederson thing, it's very strange that it died down. It was very hot, you remember? And it was like, oh my God, Ederson. And I did a lot of shows about Ederson. But I don't understand why the last thing we heard was even before the Euros, like in the beginning of June, right after the season ended. It's very strange that Liverpool have inquired about Ederson, it moved on. But I think Ederson, if this deal was going to be done as easy as we thought it is, and as Liverpool thought it is, it was going to happen already. It's very strange that, you know, Liverpool are linked to Ederson. They're already negotiating. Ederson to Liverpool is very close, very close, very close, very close. Done. It's done. It's not happening. And it didn't happen. Why didn't it happen? Can you guys let me know in the chat if anyone have any explanation of why that deal collapsed? Listen, I'm going to show you something. July 12th, Atalanta midfielder Everton has given Liverpool confidence over getting him. Okay? Here we go. Here we go. See, it's a very strange thing, you know? It's very strange that I don't understand why it didn't materialize though. Here we go. The Atalanta midfielder Ederson has given Liverpool confidence over getting him as he reportedly open-minded over an Anfield move this summer. The problem is this tweet, if I'm not mistaken, is 4 days ago. That is days or a month after the initial interest. And I'm like, why is it too slow? Why is it too slow? It's very strange. I would like Ederson to finalize this Liverpool deal or whatever thing. And just let's go on because I think there is the Guehi news. There is the Guehi news. What is the Guehi news as well? It's right here. There is the Guehi news and there is the Ederson news. It's a very strange thing that Liverpool, and I know that nobody has signed, but Chelsea have signed already Dewsbury Hall. They're already done with that, you know what I mean? Man United already finalized Zirkzee. And Ederson, it's not like he was on international duty as long as Zirkzee. Zirkzee is done and it's over and it's dusted, and Zirkzee is a Man United player now. Yes, he is on the holiday, but Ederson, I want to see Liverpool making moves. I want to see Liverpool making moves, which is, I know a lot of people want to. But moving on, like from Liverpool, there is the very strange news that I saw. I wanted to touch a little bit on this deal. I wanted to touch a little bit on this particular thing. Can we get the likes up a little bit before we actually... How many likes are we on? We are on 123 likes. I'm really targeting 200 likes live on the show. There's 300 people here. So let's get the likes up because it just makes sense. Manchester United seem to be prioritizing Yoro swoop over Matthias de Ligt. Another conflicting news. And another news that don't make any sense to Mo. Judge Mo, this doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense to me. Matthias de Ligt given the green light to Man United. Man United negotiating with with Bayern Munich. Oh, it's very close. Oh, damn, De Ligt wants only Man United. He doesn't want to move anywhere else. Man United. Nick, I want you to send me your house mix, please. Send it to me, Nick. I'm a big vocal trance and house music house music fan. So please, Nick, send me any thing you do, please. How is it a United bias, my friend? If I'm saying Manchester United, this whole, as I said, they had the same energy for Liverpool. Man United prioritizing Yoro over De Ligt now. That doesn't make any sense. If we believe this news, how? How are we believing this news? How? Man United already were negotiating with De Ligt and all this stuff, and it's crazy. Can we get the likes up a little bit to 200 so we can get more than 300? I promise you, if we get to 200 likes, we'll get more than 300 people watching. It's ridiculous that people think I have an agenda. I wanted Man United to finalize the De Ligt deal. This guy, as everyone knows, he's waiting for Real Madrid. Yoro is waiting for Real Madrid. So Man United already submitted the bid, already got accepted by Lyon. If the guy gives the green light, I believe there is work happening in the background. They are trying to convince Yoro to join their club. But still the De Ligt thing is still happening. Yoro, if Yoro tomorrow says, I'm okay with Liverpool, with Manchester United, خلاص, the bid is accepted, he's going to be Man United player. What is there to be? Unless Man United are going to only sign one of Yoro or Matthias De Ligt, which is, I think, they're going to be short on defenders. It's going to be short on defenders. I'm going to check the Mikel Merino deal soon. Just give me a second. I'm going to check it while we are live, actually. While we are live. There you go. Mikel Merino. Mikel Merino. But I think Yoro, there is, if this guy goes to Barcelona, wow, it's actually everything is pointing towards Mikel Merino going to Barcelona. It's absolutely ridiculous because it's 20 million euro. Why can't Arteta convince the guy though? Damn. But anyway, we'll talk about Mikel Merino when we comes to Mikel Merino. Support the channel, guys. Come on, just hit that like button, people. Come on. Let's get the likes up. But going back to the Yoro thing, are Man United happy with this? Are Man United fans happy? Like, I am gonna say, why aren't Man United focused on the player that wants to join them? Why? Why aren't Man United focused on De Ligt? Get De Ligt over the line. Why? Because are you not listening? See what happened with Mikel Merino? Mikel Merino, Arsenal are linked to Mikel Merino. Arsenal in for Mikel Merino. Now Barcelona are coming in and saying, hold my beer. We want Mikel Merino. I think Man United need to focus on the De Ligt deal. You offered Yoro the freaking thing. Just move on. Let him make the decision, right? Let him make the decision. As I say for energy, that same energy for Calafiori. But the difference is Calafiori only wants to join Arsenal. So that is so different. I feel that Yoro deal is kind of odd. It's very strange. It's a little bit, there is something here that doesn't add up to me. The guy wants to join Real Madrid. Real Madrid are very busy with Kylian Mbappe presentation that happened today. And I think now Real Madrid are going to go and try to negotiate with Lille. But come on, Man United should focus on the De Ligt deal. Get it over the line. Get it over the line. And then you can try to work in, and can you work in different, can you multitask? But to be honest with you, on the positive note, if Man United are able to convince Yoro to join, and they get De Ligt, and they get Xerxes, and they get Manuel Ugarte, Man United had a fantastic transfer market, in my opinion. Thing about Man United is that they're moving quick. What I mean they're moving quick is that they identified the targets, and they're moving in for the targets right away. You know what I mean? Man United are targeting people, moving in for the targets, and it's happening. You know what I mean? The problem with me is that this Yoro thing. This Yoro thing is like, I like the guy, but the guy he wants to join Real Madrid. He's waiting for Real Madrid. It doesn't make any sense that Man United wait for him and not move in for another guy, which is, should they go back for Branthwaite? I don't think. There are news that circling that Man United might go back for Branthwaite, but I think that ship has sailed because Everton already sold Onana. So I don't think they're going to be a sell Branthwaite as well. I just don't see it. I don't think it's happening. And I think it's going to be Matthias de Ligt, maybe Yoro, maybe another defender. By the way, there is still news that Harry Maguire needs to go. But that's for the Man United talk. So Man United are moving all right. There is, if Man United even can finalize De Ligt and Ugarte along with Xerxes, I think it's good. I think that is good. Maybe they can sign another center back or keep Maguire or whatever. But that's besides the point. But listen, this guy is not going to be 70 million. This guy is going to be cheaper. This guy is going to be cheaper, this guy, than this. It's going to be about 50 million euros, if I'm not mistaken, 42 million pounds. And I think it will be all right, in my opinion. But let's move on from this to a couple other news that I wanted to talk about as well before actually. There is another news about Man United. So before we move on, Manchester United are now considering keeping Jadon Sancho after he reconciled his differences with Erik ten Hag. Well, I don't know if Man United should give Sancho another chance. I actually don't think it is the right way. There's a lot of people that say that Mikel Moreno, not Mikel Moreno, whatever thing. I wanted to check what you guys are talking about, actually. Mikel Moreno or whatever. Let's see. Mikel Moreno. The Mikel Moreno news. There is the news that Barcelona there is this news as well about Mikel Moreno for Arsenal. It's not good. The Barca want to sign Mikel Moreno. That's today because Hansi Flick really likes the player because he can play multiple positions. Barca think they can get him for 20 million euros. That's not good for Arsenal, is it? That's not good for Arsenal. I thought this guy for 20 million euros adds a lot to Arsenal. From an Arsenal point of view, it's kind of strange that this is like I am not liking this at all, to be honest. I am not like I'm not liking this news. This news is not good for Arsenal, to be honest. It's not good for Arsenal. What is this? People say that I'm gonna come to the Nico Williams thing. By the way, we're gonna come to the Nico Williams thing. He is cheap though, Mikel Moreno. I think he adds I think people just don't understand that because he was bench for the Spanish national team. People think he's not good enough. I think he's good enough, and I think he comes to Arsenal and Declan Rice, him and Odegaard will do very well. The problem is Arsenal don't have plan Bs and Cs, Rafikov. That's the thing. That's the thing. They don't have a B and a C. Who's the plan B? Eze. But and by the way, there is no plan B from a 20 million euros midfielder. It just doesn't make any sense. It's 20 million euros midfielder. You cannot get cheaper than this. It's so cheap though that it doesn't add up. You know that Arsenal need to move for Mikel. I think why Arteta, Spanish manager, cannot convince Mikel Merino to join Arsenal. Offer him big wages as well. Like, you don't have to offer him something cheap. I think he's a good player. Who's the plan B? What are you talking about? Bro, Arsenal don't move like that. Arsenal don't move like that in the market. People just think that Arsenal are the smartest club. Bro, Arsenal aren't the smartest club in the market. Arsenal always leave room. Arsenal always leave room for improvement. Always. Bro, how are you talking like that? Arsenal always leave room for improvement. That's not good. Arsenal, that's not good. Arsenal never, like, no one is ever satisfied with the transfer for Arsenal every window. You can never, like, I can't remember a transfer window where Arsenal, even last window, people said, oh my God, we didn't get the replacement for Xhaka and we didn't get the backup for Thomas Partey. Always Arsenal leave freaking room. And by the way, there is no room for error. There is no room for error this time. This is it. This is it for Arsenal. This is the season. This is the freaking season. Man City aren't in the best place now with the charges and everything. Arsenal always leave room. You remember you remember the Smith Rowe? Oh, we'll give Smith Rowe a chance. Reece Nelson, new contract. I am looking out for you. I am looking out for you. I'm not slagging you off. I'm looking out for you. It's the other way around. I want Arsenal to strengthen though. I want Arsenal to be able to challenge Manchester City next season. Finalize freaking Mikel Merino. Get Calafiori over the line. Wow. Rafikov, yeah, maybe Frankie de Jong leaves, maybe. But remember, Mikel Merino, they are looking to sell Rafinha, not Frankie de Jong. They are looking to sell Rafinha, not Frankie de Jong. No, I'm literally looking out for Arsenal. I want Arsenal to actually be able to challenge Manchester City. I'm very blunt about this. So for you to come here, James, and accuse me that I'm looking for content with a very strange profile picture. Very strange. Well, anyway, it is what it is. Like, I cannot go to another season when the season ends and Man City are champions. City, with all due respect to everyone, we cannot go to another season where Man City are champion. We can't. This is going to be boring. It's going to be absolutely boring, people. Come on now. But this thing about Mikel Merino to Arsenal, I need this to happen. I actually think he's someone who's going to add to that midfield. Rice, Odegaard, and Mikel Merino is good. And I think it will help Arsenal. So what is this news about Nico Williams that everyone is raving about? Okay, watch this. Watch this. Someone tweeted that Chelsea feel well positioned to go for Nico Williams. The club have done the groundwork already. I think that's absolutely bullshit, though. I actually think that's bullshit, though. I think the guys, I don't know. Wow. Chelsea are well positioned. Wow. It's actually true, though. It's actually true. Wow. Wow. Chelsea are well positioned to move for Nico Williams if the opportunity arises after the Euros. Barcelona are strongly linked to the play, but Chelsea have done the groundwork and are ready. But that's what the news said. The news said that Chelsea are in good position to sign the guy. That's not Mo talking. That is. I don't believe that Nico Williams. I don't believe that Nico Williams. I love this. Watch this. Before we go on, Lorenzo, and there you have it. By the way, great profile picture. Great profile picture. Get Mo to slack City the whole season, even when they play good. Never happened. We still find ways to bash City this season. Watch this space. Mo and HUSAM have City agendas. So hold on. That's Mo repeating. Okay. So this is the Athletic, not Mo. That's not me. This is the Athletic, though. That talk about Nico Williams. I actually don't think that he is gonna go. This is just my opinion. I don't think he's gonna go to Chelsea, though. I genuinely don't think. I don't think he's gonna join Chelsea, in my opinion. Do you guys think he's gonna join Chelsea? I don't think Chelsea are gonna get the guy. Realistically, I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna leave Athletic Bilbao, and instead of going to Barcelona, and maybe if Arsenal are in for him, he's gonna join Chelsea. With all due respect, he's gonna choose a Champions League club. Come on. And also, I believe that Nico Williams at the end will join Barcelona, and I said that before. I don't think there is any news. Is there any other news that he's gonna be joining Arsenal, for example? No. No, I think Nico Williams are gonna be joining freaking Barcelona, bro. It's not about they're gonna sell Rafinha, Barcelona. They're gonna sell Rafinha, guys. They're absolutely gonna sell Rafinha, and I think they're gonna get their guy. I don't think he goes to Chelsea, though. And that's a fantastic question, Paul. So the problem with that is that do Chelsea need another winger? Yes, they do. However, I said that yesterday. Chelsea have Mudryk. So let's count. Mudryk, Sterling, 2, right? Jackson, Nkunku, Palmer, Madueke. They have 6 forwards now. Can they get another forward in? Also, that's apart from the youngsters like Chukwuemeka, for example, who played on the left last time. So they have Sterling, Mudryk, Nkunku, Jackson. They still have, by the way, they still have Lukaku. They still have Broya. They have Palmer. They have Madueke. That's too much for Chelsea. That's too much for Chelsea. They really need to get something else. They really need to sell somebody. And the problem is, who's going to leave? Who's going to leave, to be honest? Listen, Mo, I don't see him going to Chelsea. I don't know why. I just don't see it. Like, if he chooses Chelsea over Barcelona or someone else, come on. Over Barcelona or AC Milan or Arsenal, I think that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, to be honest. That'd be crazy. Listen, guys, I still think that we should get 200 likes. We have over 300 people here. We really can get 200 likes. Easy. If you stop what you're doing now and hit the like button, we easily can get 200. Actually, we can get 300 likes. You know that, right? Guys, we definitely can get 300 likes. Rafikov, I don't see this news though. But yeah, I VS Sports, I can check it out, Rafikov. Well, come on, let's run up the likes. Let's get to 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes. I don't know how at sports. This is the Athletic that's saying that Chelsea are in for him. By the way, until this moment, there is no credible news that said that Arsenal are in for Nico Williams. I want Arsenal to be in for Nico Williams. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. That's the problem, though. That's the problem. The problem is it doesn't look like there is anyone in for him. Like, and there is no credible news that says that Arsenal are in. The only clubs that are in for him are Chelsea and Barcelona. And it looks like Barcelona are the ones. I want Arsenal. I want a credible source to link Arsenal to them. That's the thing. Arsenal are monitoring, as the Gunnar factory said. Monitoring the situation is crazy, though. I'm looking, by the way, I keep refreshing. Oh my God, Thomas Tuchel is interested in becoming New England manager. They aren't going to give it to you, bro. You aren't going to be an England new manager. Just give me a break. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. But what else? The last part of this show that I want to talk about before I end the show is I don't know why people think I have agendas. It just doesn't make any sense. The freaking transfer market, for fuck's sake. What fucking agenda, bro? What agenda are you talking about? But the problem with this is that it still says that Mikel Merino is heavily linked with Arsenal, though. Yeah, guys, there is this news that I saw this morning about Conor Gallagher. Spurs are interested in Conor Gallagher. Apparently, Tottenham Hotspur want to sign it through the Athletic that Spurs are moving mad. 40 to 50 million pounds is valued. I don't know why Spurs would want Conor Gallagher. I actually don't know why would they want to pay 40, 50 million to get a Conor Gallagher. And I don't know why Chelsea would want to sell Conor Gallagher unless he's not renewing his contract. Unless he's not going to renew his contract. But listen, Conor Gallagher to Spurs, maybe it's something. I just don't understand the link. There is another news that I wanted to speak about the Julian Alvarez thing and the Dani Olmo. This news is so random and it's all over the place that Man City are negotiating with Dani Olmo. In the same time, tons of news outlets are saying that Chelsea aren't even, Man City aren't even in for Dani Olmo. I don't get it. The problem is with this is that Dani Olmo, I actually think that Dani Olmo suits Manchester City. Do you know why? Because he can play in the midfield. Because remember, Kevin De Bruyne might go to Saudi Arabia. Bernardo Silva might leave next season. And Bernardo Silva are still on the market for the people that, if someone is going to pay the price for him. This is why Dani Olmo for me makes a lot of sense. He's a freaking versatile player that Pep Guardiola can utilize everywhere. They said the deal is off, and then the news came out and said that the deal is still on. So there were two conflicting news. The deal was off, and then the deal was on. And I don't know which one to believe, but I still believe that Danny Olmo, from my perspective though, forget if the deal is on or off, I think Danny Olmo suits Manchester City. I think it suits Manchester City. The reason why, he can play on the right side, can be a winger, he can be a false nine, which is City loves the false nine. You know what I mean? He can be a midfielder to give rest to Kevin De Bruyne. I actually think, I don't know if this is true or not, the Danny Olmo news, but I still think he suits City to the T. Pep Guardiola loves the Danny Olmo. That type of player, Spanish, plays tiki-taka football with Spain national team. You know what I mean? Someone who can be versatile, very forward, plays on the front foot. And I think he suits City to the T. The thing about it is that you hear the news about Kevin De Bruyne, and as DGN once says, you hear the news about Edison, it's all over the place. One day it's on, one day it's off. Okay, Danny Olmo, on today, off tomorrow, on the day after, off the day after. We don't know. But all I know is that at the end, Manchester City, if Julian Alvarez, and there is the other news about Julian Alvarez, right, to Atletico Madrid, the Julian Alvarez Atletico Madrid thing, right? Like they are in for Atletico for Julian Alvarez. 2 hours ago, this is the news. I'm gonna just show you the news, and the screen is breaking news for 2 hours ago. Like this breaking news. The Atletico Madrid is going after Julian Alvarez. The Grabber offered a loan with an obligation to buy. That's an obligation to buy. Man City want the money today. But the thing about this, if Julian Alvarez wants to go, the perfect replacement, in my opinion, is Danny Olmo. Because Danny Olmo offers something that Man City loves to do. He offers a Bernardo Silva. Can play on the right side, can play as a midfielder, can play a false. But he adds something else about Bernardo Silva, that he can play as a false nine. So I actually think this deal looks dead on fit for Manchester City. I don't know why people are saying, no, it's just, it makes a lot of sense, this Danny Olmo shit. This Danny Olmo thing makes a lot of sense. If Julian Alvarez is going to go to Atletico Madrid, it makes a lot of sense that Danny Olmo joins instead of Julian Alvarez. Atletico Madrid, by the way, Mikey, we already spoke about it, Mikey. We already spoke about Yoro. But I think this makes a lot of sense. And by the way, if Julian Alvarez wants to go, Man City will have to sell the guy. What are they going to do? They're going to keep him. Pep Guardiola doesn't keep players against their will, people. You know that. Everyone knows that. If the news is true, and there is no smoke without fire, if Julian Alvarez is restless and he wants to go, right? I think it makes sense. I think it makes a lot of sense. Have we missed any part? No, we haven't. We spoke about everything. But listen, tonight is going to be the night we do. Bernardo still is there. Bernardo might go. Kevin De Bruyne might go. I think Danny Olmo makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Listen, guys. Before we leave, there is over 200 people here. We can get to 200 likes while we're live. Stop what you're doing now. The like button is underneath your live chat. Come on. The like button. Let's get to 200 likes while we're live. And on the replay, we can get to 300 likes. Stop what you're doing now. Hit the like button underneath your live chat. The like button is essential. Is essential for the video to go to the next person and the next person. So hit the like button, people. Now, let's get to 200 likes. Smash the like button underneath your live chat. Listen, if you're on your phone, close the live chat. Hit the like button and come back and chat with us. We're 20 likes away only from 200, which makes a massive, massive difference for the channel, for the show. Appreciate you. Big up Ashraf for supporting the channel and sending a super chat to support us, support the humble channel here, Footy Judge Mo. We're trying to keep it going, guys. You know how it is. I want you guys more involved, of course. So keep the questions, keep things coming. 14 likes away from 200 likes. Come on, hit that like button before we go. I'm not leaving here before I hit 200 likes. We're not leaving here before we get 200 likes, people. Come on, 12 likes away. Just hit that like button underneath the live chat. The thing about the like, it helps the show goes to the next person. Tonight, we'll see you for Rivals Rumble, people. It won't be Kodos, it might be Olmo. Come on. More likes equal more content, of course. The target was 300, but you guys failed me. You guys failed me by we're not even on 200 likes. We're not even on 200 likes. Come on. We need. I don't know. It depends, my man. It depends on who signs who. It depends. But I'm expecting Arsenal to win the league, Man City second, Liverpool third. And I'm going to say it might be. It depends on what? Chelsea or Aston Villa fourth as well. Aston Villa fourth. That's what I think. You like the haircut. It's a good haircut. Come on. You know, it's a good haircut. People moving like Chelsea. Come on, people. Let's get to 200 likes and then we're out of here. No, I don't think City will win the league next season. Or maybe it's not that I don't think. I don't want City to win the league. So my emotions are taking over, my guy. Like, just to be honest with you, it's my emotions are taking over. It's not my predictions. It's my emotions. That makes sense? Well, listen. If you know what I mean. Like, if you know what I mean, like it's an emotion, it's I want to, instead of like actually being objective. But listen, people, I want to appreciate everyone that joined us. I want to thank you guys. These shows are becoming my favorite shows with you. One-on-one, we'll talk. We'll get your opinions on, and we'll get some news in. We'll see how the season starts, and we'll see you guys soon. And I'm out of here, people.